there's a whole bag of cardboard that we had. Most of it went into, yeah, see, this bag was full. Now, see, once we spread it up, this is what it looks like. This is what you want. You want, especially for, like, warm food, you want it to look like this. Paper is the same way. We don't really like paper as much, so we mostly just compost this down. Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday! Whoop-a. And today it is super nice outside, guys. Look at this. And today I get to show you the fruits of my labor yesterday from trying all that paper on the couch. I showed you guys that, and I'll show you what it looks like now because we got rid of it. Well, it's not rid of yet, but we turned most of it, a lot of it, into worm food. I'll show you that here in a second. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, let's get this video started. I will cut back a few minutes. Why, guys? Before we get the video started, I will tell you guys to remember to subscribe. Hey, click the bell. Hey, jump out your eyes in a few minutes. So, hi, guys. I'm back. So, yesterday I showed you guys all this couch was full of paper and cardboard, right? Well, this is what it looks like now. Bam. There's a whole bag of cardboard that we had. Most of it went into yeah, see, this bag was full. Now, see, once we spread it up, this is what it looks like. This is what you want. You want, especially for, like, warm food, you want it to look like this. Paper is the same way. We don't really like paper as much, so we mostly just compost this down. This is a newspaper. See, it looks nice and cut up. See, that's what you want. You want to try to actually cut this up. It'll take a while. Anyways, these are the worm farms. Bam, 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 bam. I stuck from, like, it was, like, here. So I put, like, to about here. And then, in about 3 months, it'll be like this. And then after that, we go up here, and then once it's full, we take it all out, which will be about 3 to 4 months, roughly. So, yeah, there's about this much worm castings in here now, roughly, which is good. And then I added about this much more. So, it'll probably be about to here, and then we'll go back up. Yeah, about 6 to 8 inches. I usually add compost with it, too. And then on top of that, you put, like, rotten food on top. It'll eat that every couple of weeks. You don't want to add too much rotten food on top because it can go rancid and be bad. But if you have, like, food scraps, like, once, twice a week, depending on how many worms you have, like, this bottom one down here, it chokes through food. Like, this bottom one here, I could give it, this bottom one, I can give it so much food because it has worms that, like, crazy. It chokes through food. I could give, like, a watermelon a week, like, a whole watermelon around a week and eat it. That's how many worms are in there. We don't eat watermelon that much, sadly. We do in the summertime, but not right now. But, yeah, that bottom one is full of worms. This middle one doesn't really have that many in it for some reason. I don't know why. This one doesn't have that many in it. It has a lot, but not as much. This one has a lot in it for how small it is, but not because it's so small, it doesn't have that much in it. But this one here has a ton in it. Also, guys, this is what we got from the worm so far. If we're going to use the water or plants, look at this. This stuff looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, this is basically just compost tea, and I don't know what them white things are. I think those are. I get them in warm water sometimes if I don't change it out quite often enough. So, and what that is just whenever you water the worms, or just them being wet, if it's too wet, it'll just drip down to the bottom, like the wash will slowly drip down, which is why I have it in a double layer like this. See, it's layered and it's up on top. It doesn't look like it's on very high, but it actually is, because there's a brick in here that's like this high. It just doesn't look like it. I don't know why. It squishes itself down, but this one is probably a better idea. See how high it is compared to the other one. See, and also you get like airflow. You drill holes in here so you get airflow going through the sides. You also got to make sure there's air in it. You got to have air holes. So yeah, anyways, that thing, they look pretty good, actually. I got tons of worms in them. But, and now, with the rest of this, we're going to turn to compost. We're going to throw it in a bucket, throw some stuff on top of it, and boom, you're good to go. Obviously, there's a lot. Obviously, if you're going to use this much carbon, you need more nitrogen. So, in this case, the best thing to do would be cow manure, horse manure if you have it, or cow manure if you have it, or chicken manure because it's really high in nitrogen, because you need a good balance of nitrogen and carbon, because this is all carbon. This is like 100% carbon, so it's really, really hard to get this compost down. If you just throw this on top of, if you just throw this down on the ground or compost pile, it will not break down. You need some kind of carbon or grass. You need like green grass or some kind. You need a lot of carbon or some kind of manure to really break down this stuff, because it just sits there forever. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this in a barrel, and then probably today or tomorrow I'm gonna clean up the chicken house, throw that on top of it, because the chicken house is full of nitrogen. Because chicken, you know, chicken is nitrogen to the extreme, right, Jakey? Right? He says, yeah. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna go let the chickens out now. So you guys can come with me, I guess. I'll cut back in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. Gonna go and dump this up here if I can grab both these in my hand. Maybe. We'll see here. It's not very heavy. Sometimes the paper can get heavy. It's usually the paper that's heavy is like, most of the weight of the paper comes from like the plastic paper and the newspaper. It's kind of weird how that works. Okay, we should be good to go. Well, if you take out all the plastic paper, there's not very much weight left. Okay, I think I got this. And it's raining now a little bit, so This will be fun. We're going to throw this in a barrel. And on top of the barrel, maybe tomorrow because it's raining today, I'm going to throw I'm going to throw chicken manure on it that we get from the chicken house because it needs cleaned out. And it'll really decompose pretty fast. And then you turn it once a week. You gotta add a bunch of water to it too, by the way. Water. All you really need for compost, guys, is water, browns, which is carbon, and nitrogen, which is anything green or manure. You can even use like leaves or even grass. Technically, grass will break down by itself because there's usually browns and greens in grass, or even leaves will just break down by themselves. But paper is just 100% carbon, it will not break down. And also, the manure gives it good bacteria to help it break down too, because compost is basically just bacteria breaking down soil, so full bacteria. Now, which barrel are these? Let's see what me to put in. Probably this one, because it's completely empty. Okay, guys. Actually, I get set you up while you watch me do this. This is the coolness of my new camera. Well, if I can do it right. Hold on, guys. Give me one second. I know everything's up in the air. Just give me 1 second, guys. Give me a second. I got this. That's really too high. Aha. Now you can see me while I dump stuff. It is not in a good place. Oh my gosh. Is it going to fall? We're on a hill and it's going to fall. Really? Even when I get a tripod, I still can't get this sit right. Really? Really? Come on. Dude, just sit here. Just sit. There. Like I said. Oh my gosh. I need like a brick something to put on that because it's really heavy. Anyways, like I said, we dump. And then we dump some more. We dump. And we dump some more. And there's your cardboard, and there's your, and I would just add some chicken manure on top, which might have to take some of this out, but it'll be fine. And then, before you know it, it'll look, in about a month or so, if it's warm, right now it won't really get much till springtime because it's really cold, but if it's spring, it would be done in about a month or so if you turn it and you add a bunch of water. I'm not even going to add water to it because I should add a bunch of water to it, but it should be fine because it's going to rain a lot the next couple days, so it should be fine. Obviously, you add more water to it, it'll speed it up. If you add a bunch of manure to it, it'll get hot. And you got to turn it once a week. So, yeah, obviously, this is not going to break down because there's nothing in it besides just cardboard and paper. But if you put these in worms, the worms have natural bacteria on them. And I like, when I add a bunch of carbon like this to my worms, I like to add a couple scoops of compost just to get it activated with bacteria. And also, when you add worms, if it's like a fresh worm bin and you just put a bunch of carbon in it like this, you can't do that. But if you start a new worm bin, you want to add at least an inch of compost, then some brown, and then some nitrogen to get it going. Just a little bit of nitrogen. And you want like worms. Of course, the worms have nitrobacteria, and it'll filter through all this, and bacteria will slowly decompose anyways. But if it's just if you add this on top of it, there's already a bunch of good bacteria in the worm castings, so this will just break down over time. But this out here, like this, will not break down. This will be turning to like hard bricks if you don't add anything else to it on top of it or into it. Like you need to add like some sort of nitrogen, or else it won't break down. Like right now, I should add like a whole bunch of I might take some of these scoops out. I might put some on the leaves over there. Add like fill this up with the one with leaves in it. Fill it up with paper, and then put warm stuff on top of it so it'll decompose. But anyways, guys, it's interesting, right, guys? Oh, I will show you guys my trees. I don't know if they're going to survive the winter or not, but they should. Anyway, guys, give me a second to fix this camera again. I'm bad at this. Hold on, guys. There we go. There we go. Tripod man. I'm a tripod guy. Ow. Really? Really? Oh, it's this one. I was like, what? Okay, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, this one's still not. There we go. Okay. We should be good now, right, Jakey? He said, what? Yeah, Jakey. I'll show you guys my little orchard I got going on. I want to expand this orchard to a couple more trees. I want to get some more nut trees, and I want to get a couple of, I got a black walnut that's going to take forever to grow and get nuts from. But I got a bunch of trees out here. I want to grow some pawpaws, a fig, and I want to grow a plum and a good cherry tree. This is a peach tree, which if it was growing right, we would have probably peach on it by now, maybe 1 or 2, because it's technically old enough. We should be getting peaches, but when we first planted, it got attacked by bugs. Bugs basically killed the top of it, and then the year after, it sprouted a new tree underneath it. So I don't know what the heck that's about. There's still a little bit of growth on top, but it's mostly poop growth down there, which I have no idea why I did that. Anybody knows, let me know. And then we got mulberries, which is our first year being out here. They should survive the winter, but it's pretty cold. They look decent, right? They look pretty good. We got mulberry. Got mulberry over here. And we did have a blueberry growing, but it died because I kind of lost it in the grass because, yeah, and I didn't see it growing, and I kind of cut it down when I mowed the grass. So my bad. But I wanted to fill in the area between these trees. Like, see that mulberry? And that mulberry, I wanted to fill it in between like grapes and rose bushes and flowers, like ornamental flowers. So it would be like a nice place where insects come out and you hang out and stuff like that, because we'll have like the big fruit trees. I want to get a couple of nut trees. I want to get a, we got a black walnut. You have to plant by itself because it'll cover everything around it. And then I want to get a plum, and I want to get a cherry tree, and I want to get a, and I want to plant my trees inside. So I have 3 different trees inside. I got 2 pawpaws, which are native to my state, and I want to plant, and I bought a fig, which should grow in our area. It's a hardest Chicago fig, which should grow in our area, which is pretty cool. And yeah, and I also want to get a plum and a cherry tree that goes outside. And that'll be it for trees. And I want to get like, I forget what nut trees I want. I want to get a, I don't think we can grow pecans here. We might be able to. I don't think we can. And I also want to get like, I don't want to put like stuff, we'll put like roses and stuff between them trees to make it bushy between the trees. And that way it gives place for insects and animals to live. So it's kind of like wild back there, not super wild, but not, so it's like, I want to put like roses and like flowers between all them trees. That way there's tons of flowers for insects. Oh, and also, I showed you guys this before. I haven't done this yet, and I should have. In the springtime now, since it's too crazy. I should do it now because it's still dormant, but I could. There's a big tree here. I want to move this tree back here. There's like 3 trees out here. This is a mulberry tree, mulberry. Birds and bees love this thing. This thing blooms super early on. Bees and birds all over this, and they have fruits. But there's a big tree there. That's a sucker. They came out of the ground from a root. So I'm gonna dig out that root. Maybe that one. There's one there, and there's a small one over here. I want to put these 2 trees back there just to get more biodiversity. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And this is our giant pear tree. This pear tree, I want to clone this pear tree before it dies because it's probably gonna die soonish, probably the next 5 years, because it's an old tree. But this thing produces like crazy, man. You don't even know. I want to clone this tree. I've had bad luck trying to clone this tree. I tried 2 years in a row now, and I cannot get the tree to clone. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just can't get roots on the branches. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I tried just about every method I could think of. I even tried rooting hormone and everything. I just can't get that tree to grow. What do you want? You know it's raining out here, right, Dummy? He says, I don't care. It's raining, kitty cat. Meow. It's raining. Meow. Anyway, guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. So, guys, I want to tell you one more thing before I end the video. Well, yesterday we went to a local restaurant. I don't really want to say the name of it, just in case. I'm not gonna say anything bad about it because it's actually really amazing. It's a very local restaurant. They just opened up here. Okay, if you're anywhere local to me, you know where it is. If you're local to, anyways, if you're watching this, it's in the old school building. It used to be a middle school in the small town where we live, close to us. I'm not gonna say anything else than that because I don't want people to know where I live exactly, because I want people to show up at our house all the time. But anyways, there's a restaurant in an old school, and they moved like 3 times in the last couple years. I don't know why I keep moving, but they moved up here now, and their food is absolutely amazing. My dad got a baked cod thing with like mushrooms and all kinds. He liked it. My mom got a hamburger, a big old fat hamburger. It was insane. It was really good too. I got an onion rings. His homemade onion rings is amazing. And also, I got a Cajun chicken sandwich, and I got buffalo chicken wings, which were absolutely, these were the tenderest chicken wings I've ever had. It was like, they was boneless, but man, it felt like it was just putty in my mouth. I dipped it in the sauce and it just melted in my mouth. I don't know what they did to them wings, but it was absolutely amazing. So it wasn't the Cajun chicken. Man, that place was amazing. It's the best food I've had in years, especially around here, because most restaurants around here are like, There's a couple of restaurants around where we live, but they're kind of mostly fast food. You don't want to do restaurants, but they're like one other restaurant, maybe 2. We've been to both of those. They're kind of crap. The other one, it's expensive and they're kind of but this place was amazing. Also, they give us we bought a blackberry cobbler from them too, and it was homemade and it was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely amazing. It was the best food we've had in a long, long time. Granted, it was kind of expensive. I mean, not really expensive. It's like, it was 60 $63 for all that food. So yeah, also my dad had mashed potatoes too and gravy, so it was like $62 for all that food. Which, granted, you could go to like Subway and get like 3 sandwiches for like $25, but I think it was way better than Subway, obviously, because it's a restaurant. But we went there, we got the food, we came back home, ate it. It was absolutely amazing. Just I should tell you guys this. But okay, I'm just gonna say it in a restaurant. It's Thyme Restaurant. It's Thyme something. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I have no idea who runs it, but whoever it is, you did an awesome job. I wrote so rated 5 stars, which I might go rated 5 stars on their website somewhere. But it's absolutely amazing. It was great. The chicken was amazing. The hamburger was awesome. It was a big fat hamburger. It wasn't overcooked or anything. And my dad had a fish, he said was pretty amazing too. Anyways, guys, on that note, I won't end the vlog. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. So, whoop. Hi, guys. I'm back. Good to the vlog. Did I do a lot today? Really, kids? Really? You guys are nutty? What are you doing? Meow. You gonna go chase him? You gonna go chase him? He says no. Meow. Anyways, guys, didn't do a lot today. Mostly just talked about compost and garden updates, showed you my trees, my little orchard I got going on, which I'm going to expand this summer by adding more fruit trees, obviously. I want to get some nut trees. I'm not sure I think we can grow, we can't really grow almonds, we can't grow pecan, we might be able to grow pecans. I don't know, that might be, I want to grow a couple of nut trees just for, because we're like, nuts are good for you, and it's really good fat, and it's really good for it has all kinds of nutrients in it too, like magnesium and stuff like that. But anyways, we got a black walnut, which is cool. But I'm not really, black walnuts are really hard to crack open. You need like a specialized nut cracker. It's insane. You ever try to crack a black walnut? Now, walnuts from the store, they're fine. Now, if you get a black walnut, they're super duper hard. We actually have a bucket of them in there. Well, we used to. And I could not crack them things in for life of me. You can't use a regular nut cracker. They're too hard and it's insane. But you have to have like a special nut cracker. You have to have like, or you can get like two pieces of board with like a thing, like not a drill, but like a thing you twist. Or you can take them and put them in a car and run them over with that. I see people do that. Yeah, or you can just take a hammer and smack the crap out of them. Hope you don't hit your hand and break the nut inside. But yeah, it's really hard to get the nuts open. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So whoop, gotcha, whoop. Alright guys, you made this funny video. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. But if you want to watch more of me, you can click here, subscribe down below, do all 3. And if you made this funny video, please tell me your favorite soft drink down below. I'm telling these to see if anybody makes them in my videos. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So whoop.